Oh my god, this is distracting. Alright, so today we're going with the learning intention number 3, okay? So basically, we're going to be adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing sign numbers, okay? So, well, students will be able to, blah, 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 blah. Now, these are important concepts, okay? Scaffold. When we add, okay, sign numbers, what are you doing? Bye. Jesus Christ. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
You need the video?
No. Okay, so important concepts. When you add a negative number, it's like you're doing subtraction. Okay? A plus negative b is the same thing as a minus b. Okay? For example, 8 plus negative 4 will be the same thing as ugly 8 minus 4. As simple as that. Which is basically 4. Now you have to take into account, I hate to see two signs together like this. So what I do is whenever you have two signs together with no numbers in between, multiply the signs. Multiply the signs and you're gonna end up with positive times negative is negative. So look, negative. So now when this symbol is between numbers, it's read as a minus. If it's read at the beginning of a number, to the left of the number, it's negative. That's the difference. Now in the calculator there is a negative and there is a minus button, so you have to make, the difference. Anyways, so a minus 4 is 4. As simple as that. Guess what? A number minus a positive number, when you take away, is the same thing as if you're adding the negative. Okay? Adding the negative or subtracting the positive of a number is the same thing. You still get a minus b, a number minus the other. Okay? Look, negative times positive is negative, so this is the same thing as having negative, let me see if I can write it down here. I can barely write in my hand. Negative 8 minus 2, because these two signs turn into a negative, because you multiply them. Alright, so negative 8 minus 2, that's negative 10. Two ways of doing it. You could use the calculator or you could use your common sense. If you lost 8 pounds and then you lose 2 more pounds, you lost a total of 10 pounds. Or if the temperature is negative 8 degrees and it goes down 2 more degrees, then you have negative 10 degrees. Alright? Don't worry, we're going to look at the number line. Look, let me do negative 8 minus 2. So this is the number line right here. Right? So this is 0, right? Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, Jesus Christ, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, negative 9, negative 10. Okay? So I have this. So it says negative 8 minus 2. So I am going to go to negative 8 right here. And minus 2 says go to the left. It doesn't say plus 2. So minus 2, I have to move to the left. So negative 8 minus 2, minus 1 minus 2. And you see where it falls? At negative 10. So now that's another thing that you could say that will help you. You could always use the number line if you need to. What's up? You need to go there? Go.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Lucky pencil.
Yeah, lucky pencil, bye. Alright, so let's try this one. Negative 3 plus negative 4. Okay, if you're adding two negative numbers, you get that. But remember, negative 3 plus negative 4 is the same thing as negative 3. And I hate to see two signs together, so I am going to multiply them. And look, positive times negative is negative. Because when you have two different signs and you're multiplying them, your result is going to be negative. If you have the same sign multiplying, then it's going to be positive. Like negative times negative is positive. Positive times positive is positive. Okay? Okay. What about this one? Negative 4 plus negative 5 is the same thing as what? As negative 4 minus 5. See that? Now, remember, when you're adding two numbers that are negative, or here, do they have the same sign? Yes, look, negative 4, negative 5, negative 9. Alright? Cool. Let's see what else is in this little thingy. Okay. So now we have rules, right? Rules for multiplying sign numbers. This is something that you must have in mind. Always keep in mind, okay? This is gonna save you. Or the calculator to save you. Okay, look, positive times positive, positive. Negative times negative, positive. Negative times positive, negative. Positive times negative, negative. The same thing goes for division. Positive divided by positive is positive. Negative divided by negative is positive. Positive divided by negative, negative. Negative divided by positive, negative. If you cannot remember mathematical vocabulary, then remember this. The friend of my friend is my friend. The enemy of my enemy, my friend. The enemy of my friend, my enemy. The friend of my enemy, my enemy. And the same thing goes for division. These are things that I cannot really teach you in terms of like make you understand, because you have to remember them. If you can remember this, then you are safe, because when we start solving equations, it's something that you might need. Anyways, let's see what's up. Independent practice activity on lesson number 3. Remember, learning intention number 3. Now, if we talk about vocabulary in here, what will be some of the terms that you might want to write down as your vocabulary? Negative, positive, signed numbers, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, okay? So negative 3 plus 4. You owe $3 and you add $4 to your, well, no, actually you add 4, meaning you pay 4. So if you owe 3 but you pay 4, you got $1 remaining. Or think of it as a bank account. You are at minus 3, okay? You have a balance of negative $3 in your account. You deposit 4, then now you have 1. Look here, negative 3 plus negative 3. This is the same thing as 3 minus 3. Sorry, negative 3 minus negative 3. Again, mistake. Negative 3 minus 3. The two numbers have the same sign, so you're going to add them. Or think on the number line. On the number line, let's say you have the number line right here. So this is 0 and this is, let me see, this is 0 and this is 1, so this is negative 3. You are at negative 3, that's where you start. And this is a command to go to the left, okay, of negative 3. So this is a command to go left 3 units. So I'm going to go to the left. 1, 2, 3 units. So this is negative 4, this is negative 5, this is negative 6. Number line. I know you're beyond that and you already know how to do this, but just saying, you know. Okay. Okay, here. Negative 3 plus positive 3. That's so corny. You know why? Because like you don't want to have plus positive. And anyway, you have two signs there. So you know what? Take the two signs and multiply them. What do you end up with? You end up with negative 3 plus 3. So you are at negative 3 and you have a command to go to the right, because this is a plus, you are adding. So I'm going to go to the right 3 units. Look at what happens if I go to the right 3 units. 1, 2, 3. I go to 0. So negative 3 plus 3 is 0. But anyway, it's not rocket science. If I read it backwards, let's read it backwards. 3 minus 3. 3 minus 3. 3 minus 3. 0. 0, 0, 0. Okay. Ooh, nice forehead. So, here. Now we're going to start with multiplication. 4 times 4 is 16. Negative times negative? Positive. So, positive 16. Negative, negative, negative. Let's see. Negative times negative? Positive. Okay. So, I have a positive here. Positive times negative? Negative. Okay, cool. Now let's multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. Times 5? 30. Okay? Do we have more examples? Yes. What is the value of sa-na-na-na? No, no. Okay, can we see this? Yes, we can see it. Well, I really have no idea. I'm gonna have to use the calculator. Oh, this is gonna save you. Trust me. You need to get this one. TI 84 plus CE. So, let's see now. What is the value of 4 times 4 minus 3 times 3 minus 16 divided by 4? According to the so-called order of operations, PEMDAS, we should do parentheses, exponents, we do multiplication and division. It doesn't mean that you're gonna do multiplication first and division later, or division first. No, you could do whichever, as long as you go from left to right. So let's see how it goes. There is a multiplication here, right? It's like if you have parentheses, okay? Then minus 3 times 3. See that? Minus 16 divided by 4. That's how you do it. So what do I get? 4 times 4? 16. Minus 3 times 3? 9. Minus 16 divided by 4? 4. So let's see now. 16 minus 9 is 7. Minus 4? 3. Final answer, 3! Okay. Negative 8 divided by 24. Negative 8 over 24. That's a fraction, and I know I'm going to get a decimal if I try to divide it. I don't want to be dealing with decimals, so basically, I'm just going to simplify that, right? And we already did that in lesson 1 or 2. So let's see now. First, negative divided by positive is negative. Can 24 be divided by 8? Yes. Can 8 be divided by 8? Yes. Negative 1/3? Yes. Now here I have an addition of fractions. Well, do they have the same denominator? Yes. Negative 1, okay, plus 5 is negative 4. Is 4. See that? And 4 divided by 2 is 2. That's it. Okay. Now, do me a favor. You need to try this on your own, and then you pause the video, and then we could check to see if you got the right answer or not. Okay. Negative 3 plus 1/2. I could tell you right now, negative 3 is larger than 1/2, and 3 is larger than 1/2. 1/2 is 0.5. So I'm gonna try to tweak it a little bit. Negative 3 plus 0.5 is negative 2.5. Now let's think about money. This is $2.50. $2.50. That is the same thing as 5 over 2. Because if you have $5 and you divide it by 2 between 2 people, you're gonna end up with $2.50. So this is the same thing as negative 5 over 2. Now if we're doing it the way we always do it, then we're going to turn this into a fraction. So we're going to have negative 3 over 1, okay, plus 1/2. I need a common denominator right here. Well, where on the times tables do the 1 and the 2 meet? Well, 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 times 1 is 2. So all I have to do is, the common denominator is 2. So I need to turn this into a 2. Okay. So how do I turn this one into a 2? Multiply by 2 over 2, right? So this turns into negative 6 over 2 plus 1/2. Okay? Now they have the same denominator. Negative 6 plus 1 is negative 5. Same thing as what we got right here. Right? Cool then. Alright, so this is a multiplication, plain and simple. When we multiply, we go straight through, right? So 3 times 3, oh no, 3 times negative 3, oh damn. Negative 9, 2 times 4, 8. Ouch. Alright. So now, why is it, this is boring. Okay, if I don't fall asleep, that means that we're Gucci. Alright, 1/2 divided by negative 1/2. A number divided by itself is 1. And a number divided by its opposite is negative 1. So, if I was to do it the regular way, I would write 1/2, change the division to multiplication, and do the reciprocal of this number. So, flip the fraction, correct? And then I end up with 1 times negative 2 is negative 2, over 2 times 1 is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, negative divided by positive is negative, and voila, bada bing, bada boom, we got it. Remember, you're supposed to try this first, and then you could put it, alright? Okay, here, a subtraction of fractions. Different denominators means I have to find the common denominator. Well, where on the times tables do 3 and 2 what? 3 times what and 2 times what give you exactly the same number? Well, 3 times 2 is 6, 2 times 3 is 6. So I know that 6 is the LCD, the lowest common denominator, the lowest common denominator, or the least common multiple, or the minimum common multiple. All those, I mean, they mean the same thing. So how do I turn this into a 6? I multiply by 2, right? So multiply by 2 over 2. So I get negative 2 over 6. Minus, how do I turn this into a 6? Multiply by 3. So 3 over 3. So I get and now negative 2 over 6 minus 3 over 6, they both have the same sign. When you're adding numbers that have the same sign, you add the numbers and keep the sign. So this is negative 5 over 6. Okay? And that, oh no, we still got more to go. Okay, what is the value of? You could do this on your own, by the way. Let me see, can I see it? Yeah, I can see it. Okay, so there's a division here. There's a multiplication here. And there's an addition. So that means that I'm gonna do this plus whatever I get out of here. Negative divided by positive, negative. 4 times 2, 8. See that? Negative 2 plus 8 is the same thing as 8 minus 2. 6. You gotta work on your negative thingies, and that's it. Okay, on a scale of factor from 1 to 10, what is your estimated mastery of this topic? Mine, since I'm OD, from a scale from 1 to 10, I'm gonna say 9.8. Why? Because I'm not perfect. Okay, so that takes care of our lesson number 3, learning intention number 3. We did some vocabulary, so I'll see you on the next episode of Passing the Common Core Algebra Regions. Alright, we're gonna go step by step, but we're gonna make it. Trust me. This is gonna help you.